G5 Productions reporting the party. Let's do it. What's up, party people? G5 Productions back in the mix. Shout out to 11 Sig. We're gonna be rocking out another military ball right here at the Killeen Civic and Conference Center. I got a mound of gear behind me, so I'm gonna get all this stuff set up for you guys, give you some footage, and show you how the party's going down tonight. So before I rock it out, if you don't mind, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and to keep up with all these amazing videos, all you gotta do is rock that bell. Let's do it. All right, party people, so far it took me approximately 13 minutes to get everything pre-staged. So here's what I got working so far. Number one pro tip is I try to stay out of people's way. So you probably saw in the time lapse that somebody was working on this table. And so what I'm always careful to do in my staging process, especially when there's multiple other people involved in the setup, is stay out of everybody else's way as much as I can. So I got everything here kind of compressed. You can see there's plenty of space to go through here. There's definitely plenty of walk space to go through here. And of course, anything going on through here during setup, we all are out of each other's way, or at least I'm out of everybody else's way. So here's what I got going on. I have the sticks all set up. Now, once I get my desktop set up, I will be charging the sticks at the desktop. It is really early in the morning, so got plenty of time to just plug them in right in the back of the power conditioner right there. And so most of these cables were in the red bag, so I got some 15-foot extension cables, an IEC cable for a speaker just in case, power strip there, two 25-footers and some gaff tape to secure everything, a 50-foot cable here, and two 15-foot cables right there. And check that out, y'all. Let us do the cooking representing, so you know we're gonna eat good. So on the desktop, you guys know I use my DMX controller here, and it's mounted to a power strip. If you guys want to see how I built this, I'll put a link down below for you. There's a DDJ and my Moss black pack, you know. And as far as the uplighting go, I just chose to kind of save my back today by putting everything on the table. So basically, I just turn everything on and put them around the columns or on this wall matched to the columns over there. But other than that, there's gonna be approximately 21 lights around the room, and then I got go-to scenes to just match in the DMX controller right there. And then of course, here's the subwoofer setup right here. So I got the subwoofer pack. I'll put a link to how I deal with this or built that in the description below. But got a subwoofer, a top mini Kenta setup right here. And of course, over here, I do have two moving heads I'm going to be using today. Now, what I'm doing here is to maintain symmetric. I did take it up on myself to align this because I know that the military is about that dress right dress. So I did it myself. I'm going to put a speaker here, one on the opposite side. That'll take care of my dance area right there and pretty much the entire room, right? So everything else though is going to be staged. So I'll put the case for the lights right here in the other bag. And all of these, I'll just leave them there. In a lot of cases, I do just store these underneath the table, but I elected not to do that just in case I wanted to shift the table or something weird happens with that. But at least this stuff is out of the way in the back. Nobody cares. It's not bothering nobody. And got the stick bag right there. So I think I've talked enough about what I'm going to do here. Just wanted to show you guys, you know, some perspective and getting symmetric on the bags right there. I made sure that the label side is not exposed. So boom, there you go right there. The thing I didn't talk about on the ground right here are basically two 50-foot extension cables, and I have four 50-foot XLR cables. I probably won't be using that. I will be using the extension cables. In this bag right here, I got some Freedom Par H1s. That's pretty much what I use to light up the chair and the table. By the way, if you guys are digging these videos, go ahead and smash that like button for me. All right, party people, I had to take a quick break to go get a fresh haircut, so shout out to my barber, Mike. Everything in the room here is all set up for today's ball. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour, let you know what I'm working with so you can see for yourself. And in fact, everything as far as the DJ setup is turned off except for every single uplight that I'm using, but they're not using any light, so they're still showing 4 bars all the way around the room. So let's go on a tour, and before we do, please go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, to keep up with all these videos, all you gotta do is rock that bell. Let's do the room tour. So here's a quick overview of the room for the audience perspective, looking up towards the front. And looks like we got 65 tables, 10 chairs to a table, so approximately 650 party people are gonna be here. We're gonna get it in today. So one thing I've got myself in the habit of doing is turning off everything. That way nobody's messing around with nothing. And also something weird doesn't happen while I'm away, especially when I know I'm going to leave for the evening. And what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna take this cable and just smash it up against this folded wall. I'll go ahead and rock that with some gaff tape. And same thing on the other side over there, just so you know there's no trip hazards. But here's everything off at the moment, so I'm gonna fire up the system. And here's a view from approximately the DJ table's perspective. So when it comes to the military ball, there's always different aspects of what happens. It really just depends on the unit and how elaborate they decide to go. So first of all, we have some chairs there. That's probably for some recipients of awards that's getting special recognition here today. We generally usually have a podium here for the MC, and in this case they do have their unit crest in front of the podium, so they really want to brand their event. As far as the backdrop goes, right there's sometimes not the state flags. It's usually just the podium for the colors to be posted, but in this case they got the colors and the state flag, so they want to go big like that. But the backdrop itself is standard in this particular building. Another thing that definitely happens at unit balls is the Fallen Conrad table, so we will be lighting that up later. Concerning that, sometimes they just describe it and there's no soldier, they just talk about it, and other times they'll talk about it and a soldier will literally go there to present. And in the case of this ball, we do have the Army band present, so they're gonna rock out right there in that spot, and we're gonna have great communication amongst what they're gonna play versus what I'm gonna play at the DJ table right there.
As you enter the ballroom tonight, you may have noticed a small table set from the front.
Y'all ready to get it? Then let's get it.
So there it is, everybody. Party was lit, party was live. Shout out to 11 Signal Brigade. Thank you all so much for allowing G5 Productions to rock out another one of your unit balls. It was just awesome, amazing, and all that good stuff. So if you guys don't mind, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel to help the G5 Nation grow, and of course to keep up with all the future videos, go ahead and rock that bell. I'm Gerald, and if you want to know more about G5 Productions, visit www.g5productions.com. Let's party.